Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video. My name is John. I'll be taking you through the charts this Monday, the 7th of November. Here we have the live currency strength tables in front of us. You can see that we have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These tables are showing us the same studies but just on different time frames. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That shows us that there is a confluence between those two trading time frames, and these are what we'll be focusing on in the video. The tables auto update every 15 minutes 24/7, so wherever you are, you can access these tables at any time and get the latest update. So what are the live currency strength indicator table showing us today? Well, it's actually showing us a little bit of the sort of risk environment in the market at the moment, in terms of the market is favouring more risk assets rather than haven assets, and you can tell that by the trend traders table here, as well as the day traders, except the pound has come on to the W2 side of it here. And what I mean by that is, you can see if I just split that down the middle, we can see that the dollar is on the is W1 on both tables. We have the yen, which is W2 on the trend traders but W3 on the day traders. We have Swiss franc, which is W3 on the trend traders but doesn't appear on the day traders. So these are what you'd consider the safe haven currencies, and you can see that they are the weaker currencies at the moment. On the other side of things, what we would consider risk currencies are favouring strength at the moment. So the New Zealand dollar tops both tables still. That's remained the same for some time now. We have the Australian dollar, which has appeared on the tables with S2 on both. And then we have CAD, which is also S3 on both. Like I said, in these videos, we're going to be focusing on the highlighted currencies. One currency pair that I'm going to focus on first is dollar CAD, because price could be in a bit of a retracement phase here, which could offer us some pullback trading opportunities. Now, if we go to dollar CAD, you can see I'm on the monthly time frame here. If I just grab that pen tool again, you can see with our chart partner in the corner here that dollar CAD is on the monthly time frame. We can see our open, our high, our low, and our spread, which is our cost to do business. You can also see the price that we are currently trading at. So instead of having to struggle looking at over on the right hand side, you can see it in the corner here, and that is a download that you can grab from the website. So please head over to charlesclifton.co.uk to have a little look for your chart partner. Now, if we have a little look at the monthly chart here, let's just get the bigger picture narrative before we head down to our lower time frames. And you can see that price is technically moving sideways from a bigger picture, with price trading between sort of the 143 handle, the 1 spot 43 handle, down to the 1 spot 2 handle, where price formed these recent swing lows through here. So trading between these two sort of areas at the moment, and price has currently rallied into near the sort of top of the range, but not quite. So we've come up to the 1 spot 39 handle here, and we've started to find some resistance, which could suggest that we're going to get a short-term pullback before maybe a continuation to the high of the range. Or if price can trade through multiple levels of support, then it could suggest that price might be heading back to the lows of the range. Now, if I go down one step to the weekly time frame, you can see in a little bit more detail the levels that we could see price come back to. So let's say price is going to pull back down to this area. According to the live currency strength tables, it's suggesting that we should see the dollar weaken and CAD strengthen, so we could see that move down. We have the 1 spot 32 handle here, which is the previous structure area. We can see that price is also trading below the 200 moving average, which could be an area where price wants to come back into. So this could be 1 spot 32, could be the point where price does start to find buyers again, especially if you have the confluence of the 200 moving average running through the same spot there. So again, if we're going to pull back to that area, what should we expect? Well, we should expect some lower highs and lower lows. Now, if I just quickly look at the daily time frame, we can see that price actually forming a potential reversal pattern here, where we have the sort of left shoulder, head, right shoulder of this head and shoulders pattern, where price is making the potential reversal setup move. And that's only going to occur though if we trade through the neckline. Now, the neckline here is the 1.35 handle, and I know that because if I just dive down into a 4-hour time frame and zoom out a little bit, we can see that price is that 135, these lows just through there. Now you can see on the chart I've highlighted a couple of different areas as well. Now these were the last times that dollar CAD featured on the live currency strength indicator tables. So here it was actually telling us that we should be looking for long opportunities from the 3rd of October. And then on the 2nd of November, it said we should start shifting our mindset to potentially looking for further downside. And you can see ever since that, really, price came down into a level of support, which was that 1.35. Looking left, you can see it's also this high in here. Price found support and rallied to the upside. So if you're actually looking at dollar CAD over those few days, you would have had an opportunity at the 1.35 handle for a 400 pip rally. Okay, on the flip side of that, when it started telling you to look for those shorts, price came up into the 138 handle and dropped 320 pips from that point. So what you can see is that when it shows up on the tables, we need to identify those key areas of support and resistance where price could do something at, and those were a couple of levels that price did something and started to push lower. So I will delete these now, but you get the importance of the live currency strength indicator tables there. So basically it's showing us that we should potentially be looking for further short opportunities here. Price is at the 135, so if you are a breakout trader, the 1.35 handle, a break and close below, could give you the opportunity to look for moves down to the 1.32 handle. However, if you are a little bit more conservative in your outlook, what you may want to wait for is price to confirm the breakout first, confirm the head and shoulders pattern before looking for price to come and retest before trading back down to that 1.32 handle. Now, in terms of other confluences, we don't really have any sort of trend line confluences. I would like a couple of different ones. What we could maybe look for in the future is that if price did find or did break to the downside and pull back, maybe we could get some kind of trend line running down through here. Now I've only done that as a temporary thing because what I would expect is something like that, maybe where we have confluence of the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern, the horizontal resistance, as well as the trend line resistance in there. So you'd want a couple of confluences before looking for the opportunity to take this move down to the 1.32 handle. Another market that features heavily on the live currency strength indicator tables is the New Zealand US dollar. So we have talked about New Zealand US dollar in the past. If I just bring that back in, we go to the rolling strength indicator table, which you can see Kiwi features as the strongest currency for some time. I mean, so it starts to appear on Monday the 24th of October, the Kiwi strength does. So if we go to Kiwi US dollar, for instance, and we can see if we look at the 24th of October here, price was bearish that day, but ever since that move, price has rallied 240 pips. Now, nothing's changed from our previous analysis really on Kiwi US dollar. If we look at the bigger picture narrative, especially the weekly, because it looks like the cleaner chart, price came into the 0.55 handle in here and has started to pull back. Now, why am I calling that a pullback? Well, basically price is making lower lows and lower highs. So if we're in that sort of downward move there, that move could suggest that price is pulling back into a key area of resistance for a potential downward move. We could also just call it a rally in the market. Price is rallying back to the upside in line with the live currency strength indicator tables. So this rally so far has done like 350 pips, but it could continue a little bit higher because we do have key confluence areas down through here. For instance, we have the horizontal resistance, which is the 0.61 handle, which are these previous structure points through here. We also have this trend line running through as well, which runs through pretty much the same spot at the 0.61 handle. So what we could be looking for is for price to rally back into this area here and see if it forms a high. If it forms a high, that could suggest that the downward trend is going to continue and we could see a sell-off at that point. Hopefully that made sense. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video update. If you are interested in the services that are available to you and you are watching this at a later date, and you are interested in introducing the currency strength indicator tables into your trading, so you're not focusing on every single pair, you're focusing on where the movement is in the market, then please head over to charlesclifton.co.uk. We have a trial period for £1 and you can see if the tables are something that you want to add into your trading toolbox. Thanks for watching this video and I look forward to speaking to you soon.